Prada opens up on row over Kolhapuri Chappals, admits Indian footwear's inspiration after triggering a massive controversy and facing social media backlash over featuring slippers similar to Maharashtra's Kolhapuri Chappals. Italian luxury fashion brand Prada has now acknowledged that its collection was inspired by Indian handmade footwear. The leather slipper with open toes presented by Prada showed striking similarities to the heritage leather footwear that artisans have crafted for generations. In Maharashtra and Karnataka. We acknowledge that the sandals featured in the recent Prada Men's 2026 fashion show are inspired by traditional Indian handcrafted footwear, with a centuries-old heritage. We deeply recognize the cultural significance of such Indian craftsmanship, Lorenzo Bertelli, a representative from Prada said in a reply to Maharashtra Chamber of Commerce, Industry and Agriculture Maxia. The Italian house, however, said that sandals featured in the fashion show are still at the design stage and none of the pieces worn by models on the ramp are confirmed to be commercialized. Please note that, for now, the entire collection is currently at an early stage of design development. And none of the pieces are confirmed to be produced or commercialized, Bertelli added in its response. He further said that Prada is committed to responsible design and respecting traditional Indian crafts. The brand wishes to engage with local Indian artisans and ensure they get proper credit for their work. We are committed to responsible design practices, fostering cultural engagement, and opening a dialogue for a meaningful exchange with local Indian artisan communities as we have done in the past in other collections to ensure the rightful recognition of their craft, he said in his reply. The response came after Maxia president Lalit Gandhi objected to Prada's June 23 Milan show, where sandals resembling Kolhapuri Chappals were labeled simply as leather sandals, with no mention of Indian influence. Gandhi, who raised the concern with the foreign brand after seeing the visuals, in the interest of the local artisans and the industry, had appreciated cultural exchange in fashion but criticized Prada for not crediting the original makers or working with local artisans. In a letter to Prada, Gandhi had urged the fashion house to publicly acknowledge the inspiration and also sought exploration, collaborations and fair compensation to the artisans and also an adherence to ethical fashion practices that respect traditional knowledge and cultural rights. The Kolhapuri Chappal is very distinct and we want our footwear to go to newer markets. But it has to get the rightful recognition, Gandhi told news agency PTI on Saturday. Maxia also reminded Prada about the traditional handcrafted leather sandal being awarded Geographical Indication (GI) status by the Government of India in 2019. In his reply, Bertelli clarified that the designs are still in the early stages and have not yet been approved for production. Bertelli added, "We are committed to responsible design practices, fostering cultural engagement, and opening a dialogue for a meaningful exchange with local Indian artisan communities." In its Spring-Summer 2026 collection, the brand described the footwear as leather sandals, with no reference to an Indian connection, evoking outrage from many in India's fashion community as well as traditional makers of Kolhapuri Chappals in western Maharashtra. Kolhapuri Chappals represent centuries-old craftsmanship rooted in the cultural fabric of Maharashtra, India. These products are not only symbolic of regional identity, but they also support the livelihoods of thousands of artisans and families in the Kolhapur region and surrounding districts, Gandhi's letter said. The controversy drew further attention after BJP MP Dhananjay Mahadik led a group of Kolhapuri Chappal artisans to meet Maharashtra Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis. They submitted a letter demanding action to protect the footwear's GI rights and cultural importance. According to the Financial Daily's report, the Sant Rohidas Leather Industries Charmakar Development Corporation Lidcom, which shares Geographical Indication (GI) certification for Kolhapuri Chappals with Karnataka's Lidkar, is considering legal measures. Swipe left for next video. Although registered proprietors Lidcom and Lidkar and authorized users have legal rights to initiate proceedings within India's borders, GI marks currently lack international legal safeguards. With inputs from PTI latest blogs.